I did want to point a couple of AEW things out. There's word on road. People think that we may be getting Mercedes Moné versus Athena as soon as
That's a
AEW
goddamn name. I would call that nigga Ember Moon all day.
Athena. Well, what had happened was on Dynamite, Mercedes Moné had a match against Billy Starks for the TBS title. Solid match. I'm not the biggest Billy Starks fan, but it was a solid match. But there was a comment made about who trained this girl. And Billy Starks is obviously her whole story on Ring of Honor has been she's a protege of Athena. And Athena and Mercedes was going back and forth online, talking a bunch of shit. And Mercedes and Billy did cook. I'm not the biggest fan of Billy Starks, but it was a good match. It was a number of good matches on Dynamite this week. But word on the sheets is it's not just happening for a reason, or it's not just happening for no reason. Like it's looking like they're building towards that Athena and Mercedes, which may be the first time that Athena has really had like a major look aside from those Willow matches on AEW TV. That would be the match. That would be the most interesting match for me on Dynasty if that happens in 2 weeks.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that triple threat is the most interesting thing that's going to be.
That's Kenny Omega, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Ricochet for the Continental.
Nigga, listen, Scared of Hoes Wrestling, whatever you want to call it. Listen.
That is
give it to me. Give it, nigga, that's going to be fire.
That's going to be a banger.
Fire.
And they will, I mean, AR Fox Will Ospreay is definitely, that was a good match that we got this week.
That is what they need to do. That is their bag.
Yeah.
Those are the matches they're supposed to have.
In watching, you talk about that Ricochet match with Mike. It was Ricochet, Mike Bailey, Orange Cassidy, and Mark Davis. I sat there watching. Shout out Asar. Hold on. Let me get my applause. Asar says if Mercedes beats Athena, then you can't tell me that Mercedes doesn't have Hulk Hogan levels of creative control. I mean,
listen, I'll tell you this. That company's investment in Mercedes, honestly, that company's investment in both of these women, right?
Mm-hmm. Athena's the longest running Ring of Honor Women's Champion ever at this point. So
the problem would be is if she beats her, what belts do she get?
Yeah, they would have. I would assume because Billy Starks faced for the TBS title that Athena will be facing for that one. But you're not wrong. And Athena's got that ROH Women's title. So would she be putting up a belt? Is Mercedes collecting all the belts right now?
I say give her all the belts before you take them off of her.
I like that idea. I like that rap music. You might as well.
Yeah.
If she gets that Ring of Honor title, if she gets that Ring of Honor title April 6th, she loses all those titles by the end of the year.
Yeah, but either way, it gives Athena a reason to be on real TV. And yes. I think get her. Hey, listen, give me a shirt to say get her off the app, my nigga, because get Athena.
Get her off the app is good. No,
you know what I mean? It's better than the t-shirts her husband wears.
Oh man, no, that's a good point, because if she loses that title, she may just be a AEW main roster, I guess is what you call them. Anything else? AEW, we talked about that man getting spikes in his bed. Shouts out AR Fox. Mm-hmm. We've been chatting this whole time. AR Fox and Kevin Knight had a match on Ring of Honor. Speaking of the app, they had a match tonight. The winner of that, I believe, is the number one contender for the Ring of Honor TV title. Mm-hmm. So you can't. I'm assuming it's Kevin Knight, but you really can't lose either way. I guess I got to say it. From Mav said, AR Fox, Will Ospreay should have been on a pay-per-view. Kevin Knight, AR Fox should have been on Dynamite, and I agree. But it's Tony Khan's world.
The only problem with that is the way they do their pay-per-views is that because they're so spread out, there's normally a story. And this is for the match company, but there is still normally a story. There isn't there hasn't been any investment in AR Fox as a character on
Right.
television.
Nobody
There hasn't
nobody
been.
cared when he came out. I will say that much, and I felt bad. There was no reaction.
Listen,
They're not
because who
built for a
we
reaction.
are, because we are who we are, and we do what we're supposed to do. We
Mhm.
understand the importance of an AR Fox,
Yes.
right?
They need that brother on the TV. Yeah.
The problem is you have to show that on TV. You have to give these folks that watch your weekly TV a reason to invest
Right.
in who AR Fox is,
Gotta tell
not
the
just
story.
his matches are good.
Right.
Right?
Right. It can't just be dope wrestler. It's got to be some story behind it.
There's been the exact same push for the character of the Beast Mortos. Like dope matches, amazing matches, but we're not putting this nigga on no main card pay-per-view for them because
Facts.
there's no investment in that character. And I think that's the same issue with AR Fox, is that with as much importance and as dope as he is, they haven't put forth the pay-per-view worthy push behind that man yet.
Facts.